what? Establish a connection. The third one should be the create statement. Okay, see this thing will do, it will convert Java to SQL to Java. Who's going to help us to translate Java to SQL to Java? Driver. Okay, the second step is what? We have to establish a connection from database to particular vendor, sorry, database to Java application. The database can be anything. It can be Oracle, MySQL, and this. See, if I put Oracle, it will connect to Oracle. If I told MySQL, it will connect to MySQL. Next, after this, the third step is we have to create a statement with the help of whose reference? By using connection reference. Now I'll be telling connection con is a reference. Now this connection is from which package? It is from java.sql package. See, import java.sql sql.connection interface. Then see, by using this reference we can further travel. How? By telling con.create statement is a method. Okay, con.create statement. Okay, now what is the return type of con.create statement? The return type of create statement is statement interface. Okay, uh, see, first step, second step, and third step. Okay, next, after creating a statement, you have to understand this. See, we actually have two operation. Let me show you this. We actually have two operation. First one is DQL. Second one is DML. What is the meaning of DQL? Data query language. It talks about only reading the data. Okay. Now, what is DML? It is all about insert, update, and delete. And that is known as CRUD operation. Create, inserting the data, reading the data, updating the data, deleting the data. So if you know all these two things, that is enough. Now insert into students. Is it DQL or DML? DML. Update students. DML or DQL? DML. Delete student. DML or DQL? DML. Select star from EMP. DML or DQL? DQL. For this, imagine we have an interface. We have an interface. We have an inbuilt interface called statement interface. The name itself is what? Statement. See, in this statement interface, we have all the abstract methods. The first method is int. First method is int. Execute update is a method. What is a method? Execute update. Listen, whenever it is insert, update, delete, we have to update or we have to read the data. We have to update it, no? So that's why you have to use this execute update. It will not return me anything. Whenever I tell insert, update, and delete, is it a setting type or getting type? Setting type. We'll go set the data and come. What? It can be insert, update, and delete. And we have a next method called execute query. Execute query is a method. See, this execute query return type is result set. See, this is all the method available in a statement interface. Okay. Okay, the return type of execute query is what? Result set. And we have a next method called execute. The return type of execute is Boolean. Sir, how many methods are available? How many methods are available in statement interface? Execute update, execute query, and execute. See, if I have their object only, I can just execute this. Without their object, I can't call this method. Without their object reference, can I call this method? No. That is why we told create statement. It will internally create one object. Whose object? Statement object. By using statement object, we can perform this operation. Execute update, execute query, or execute. See, whenever it is DML operations, we have to use this execute update method. Whenever it is DML operations, we have to execute, we have to go with which method? Execute update method. See, whenever it is DQL, reading the data, so we have to go with which method? DQL. Whenever it is DQL method, we have to go with which method? Execute query, because it returns me a data called result set. Okay, now I'll start performing an operation. See, I'll just go check in my database. I'll create one table, okay, simple table. Let me check. I'll tell something called U student. Select star from students. Now already there are, what are there? SID, S name, age, three columns is there. Now I'll try to insert the data. Now here the database name I have to change. The database name should be what? Student. Okay, this time I want to insert the record from not SQL. I'll be inserting the data from Java to database. Okay, now I'll be creating one string query. I'll tell what string query is equals to. I'll tell insert into students, insert into students, the values, how many values we have to pass, 1 2 or 3, 3. I'll tell 10 comma Vasant, excuse, Vasant comma, I'll make it as age, no, I'll give it as 25. Oh, this is our string query. Okay, this query, tell me, this query, is it DML or DQL? DM. Excuse me, it is DML. Is it DML or DQL? It is DML. Now I want to perform the operation. No. Now tell me, by using the statement reference, we have to call execute update or execute query. Execute update method. Execute update method. Now I'll be calling stmt dot execute. Execute update is a method. Inside this, I'll pass string query. After this, I'll print one like a dummy statement called record inserted successfully. Record inserted to the database. Let me go check there. Can I see 10 wasn't 25K? That's all is an operation. Okay. To achieve JDBC, we need how many steps? We need only four steps. Fifth step I'll tell later. Four steps. First step is what? Load the driver class. Why? Because you'll convert Java to SQL, SQL to Java. Okay. Now, second step is what? Establish a connection from Java to database. Third step, create a statement. Why? If you create the statement only, you can execute the queries. It can be DML or DQL. See, if it is DML operation, call execute update. Whenever it is DQL operation, call execute query. Okay, and this is how to insert the data from this to this. But we have to close the connection, and I'll tell the close the connection at the later class. Okay.